Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition. This isn't about Social Security. If you have any questions on Social Security, I'll gladly answer it. Right now, this is what I call gripe time, okay? Basically, what's going on is I did a video. I was talking about Social Security. We were talking about my legitimate gripes of what's going on in the world, and YouTube, being a bunch of pack of morons, decided to flag my video for inappropriate content. How it was inappropriate, everyone was keeping it clean in the chat box. So frankly, I don't know why my video turned around to be flagged. Again, some moron douchebag decided to flag it because they don't like what's on it, and I am basically appealing it to YouTube. Yet again, YouTube is basically stating my video is inappropriate. Now, I think YouTube is being run by a pack of morons because of the, every time my video stopped, I got to go frickin' to YouTube directly, and then I got to go complain about it. So they're saying there was an audio or video copyright. Now, how audio or video copyright is there is beyond me. Unless they think a box fan is basically a copyright thing because it's buzzing in the background, or the fact that I had a shot of rum is against the rule. I think that YouTube is run by a pack of morons. Literally. We had a video that was going strong. We were doing chit chat while we were waiting for the updates on Social Security. Fortunately, they decided to close my captain's log because they said it was inappropriate content. Fortunately, it says right there that it was uploaded ago, so I had to literally have to basically turn around and legitimately complain about it, okay? And the reason I'm complaining about it is because I was getting to my point of my gripe where someone didn't like the fact that I'm speaking the truth in my videos out of my heart about the economy and everything taking a nosedive, and all of a sudden, wham, someone turns around and decides to literally go and flag my video for inappropriate content. It's not like I'm showing off something down below and showing people what this is or what a woman wearing no bra looks like with no bra with no shirt on, basically, showing what implants look like. No, I'm talking just normalcy about what's concerning me. And it isn't about this because everyone knows I do a lot of tobacco. And so someone flagged it because they're angry that I was speaking about, hey Rick, I was speaking about how I'm tired of people sitting there. It's like the report with Social Security, they're saying government's protecting people from having this check garnished. Fortunately, they said right now is a time where everyone needs to eat. Fortunately, what I was saying is all these people in my videos are throwing dates out there, so they could get their payments, so they can go shopping, so they could turn around and spend money foolishly. And then when they run out of money, they go to these resource places and ask for help for food, for shelter, because they've spent their $1,200 or $2,400 or $2,800 or whatever amount of money with all their kids. And they turn around and they spend foolishly. I've seen people say, oh, if I have 10 kids, I'm going to spend $5,000 additional dollars foolishly. These are people I've heard. They say, if I have more than that and I have lots of kids, I will spend money foolishly. Wrong. That money is there to make sure you eat while we're in a pandemic, not to turn around and basically go around and have someone turn around and basically bail you out because you spent money foolishly. That is the legitimate problem we're having here. We're having a problem where people think it's okay to spend money foolishly and then ask for a bailout. It's like us bailing out banks and airlines and big businesses and chain companies. They're getting their money first. 70 million aren't on their checks. We know when the date is, it's May 1st. Unfortunately, I'm tired of people sitting there going, well, my money is going to be stimulated by booze or alcohol. Yeah, you might want to buy one bottle and hoard the rest, but no, you just want to sit there for whatever reason. What the hell? I flagged this for spam. Dang YouTube. YouTube did it again. Not YouTube, not YouTube. Gmail did it again when it comes to email. You see what I'm complaining about? I'm complaining about legitimately they turned around and they flagged my video saying inappropriate content. I believe the image being homeless and getting imagine being homeless and getting a $2,000 check won't happen. Do you really think our commander-in-chief watches me? I always thought the president had better things to do than try watching my useless channel. What does he get a gleam from my channel, Rick? You tell me. That would be an interesting thing to talk about. What is he going to get gleam from it? Literally, what is he going to gleam from my video? I mean, to me, it sucks, okay? They are haters, I believe. Okay, so tell me, why do you think the president watches me? Well, what is he gleaming from it, huh? I mean, literally. I mean, I already got some trolls from time to time, Rick, that say the virus is fake. And that this is fake, and that's fake. Is the oven still on? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to call Poppy at 9. Yep. Hi, boo-boo. What, having Chloe give her opinion is a violation of the rules? Oh, yeah. I don't think so. I mean, look, there's what, 1 billion YouTube channels, Rick? What's he doing? Oh, yeah, there's Rita again. Look, there's, Nelfie's a good girl, so, what's he sitting there? Nelfie suffering, right. I mean, come on. There's 1 billion channels. What's he do? Got a special YouTube tuner? He's like, oh, hold on. I got to do it. Here we go. Oh, Rita's on again. She's suffering. Oh, she ain't suffering. Oh, flag it. Oh, look. Jake Bobby Goonbuzz on. He's suffering. He needs money. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. It's just too funny, Just thinking about it, Rick. You just made me get a laugh, literally. Do you really think he does it? He's got a special YouTube TV thing where he's like, oh, my favorite subscriber's not suffering. That one is. Oh, I'm telling you, it's funny as funny can be, literally. Your face pops up. So you think he's watching me because of Direct Express? Oh, we need to make sure everyone doesn't get their Direct Express money. Freeloading roaches. Oh, I hope Nelfie comes back on, Rick. She just disappeared when the video got flagged. I mean, literally, I was getting upset about what happened. I mean, what do you think, Rick? Do you really think I'm very angry at at these people that want to go spend foolishly? Do I have a legitimate gripe about it? But I thought, people say, oh, well, you don't have a legitimate gripe. It's their business. I mean, do I have a legitimate gripe, or is it just me? I mean, it just upsets me that see all these people like, oh yeah, I want to throw a barbecue and I want to do this, I want to do that with my money, and it's like, I was thinking about the economy today, Rick. I was thinking, economy keeps taking a nosedive. a lot of people's retirement funds, hedge funds, trust funds, and 401k plan funds and stuff are going to be gone. Then there's nothing, you know. Well, yeah, I mean, you have a right to have that money. I want the money for everyone so they can have security for a bit, so they can survive. I don't want people getting it to go spend it foolishly. I mean, that's what really worries me the most, you know. I mean, maybe it's just me. I mean, maybe I was too harsh, and that's why they flagged it. I was basically venting at the fact that these people will use resources, then use more resources, and then they'll be in the needing, you know. Dry food, that's a good idea. Put the rest in savings or away for a rainy day. Yeah, I mean, I was planning to buy groceries. Get anything I can get a hand on that's dry, you know, dry goods that sits in the pantry, you know. Canned goods, beans, ramen, stuff like that. Rice, whatever I can get my grubby hands on to eat. I mean, it's sad. It really is. I mean, the way the world's working right now, everyone's hurting to no end. I mean, maybe someone basically got upset about the discussion being closed we're having about other topics. I don't know. Just irritates the hell out of me that you know. But anyways, so for all of you out there with Social Security, you know, if you all know it's coming May, so if that's all you're looking for, Social Security info, go turn this channel off because you know I don't want you tying up your time watching something stupid like me giving you the answers over and over. You'll get a new Social Security update tomorrow or tonight, depending on if something's pending. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Rick. I mean, no one out there. You know, everyone wants that, but look what's happening. Everyone's freaking waiting. I mean, like I said in my other video, they basically are telling us that everything is good, and then what happens? Nothing. You know, I mean, literally, they turn around and you know, nothing happens, and it upsets me. It upsets me to no end because everyone's hurting. Yeah, that's what I said. It'll pin around 10:30, 1 a.m. Eastern. So hopefully it's coming, Rick, but I don't think so. It's like, uh, you know, our friend said it's coming in May, and that's what it is. And we just got to wait. So many people want that money, and they're not getting it. And it hurts me. I see all these people struggling, and they're not getting it. You want to have a money fight? And you know what upsets me, Rick, is there's too many people out there doing updates about the second stimulus that we're going to get 2,400 or 4,800 or 10,000 a month, or the government's not going to be that generous. Everyone knows it. I mean, literally everyone knows it. I mean, Oh yeah, I agree. Everyone needs the first one. They need to iron out the bugs. The problem is they can't iron out the bugs and say there's a second one coming when there's not even a first one yet. That's what really is the bother problematic person is how come? Why? You know? I mean, it's sad. Everyone's entitled to the first one, yet they're not getting it. I mean, every day. Well, don't worry. You don't need to cook for the needy. You just need to take care of yourself, Rick. Hmm. Rick, did you see that CNN report last night where a minister was begging, doing the stimulus check challenge, give it to him, and he'll give it to the people that don't get one, like the missionaries or the ones that can't get checks because of the religious reasons? I mean, literally, who would basically go on CNN Sunday morning and say, I need your stimulus check? You should check the video out on CNN. You can probably find it at YouTube. Reverend asked for stimulus check. I mean, literally, it is just hilarious. People are suffering, and yet he's asking them to suffer more so he can find his own damn pockets for gold. And it's like a Southern Baptist or Southern something or other, you know. I mean, you know as well as I do, if you're suffering and other people are suffering, then why the hell would they give their checks to anyone, you know? I wouldn't. I mean, I think it's dumb. Give it to me and I'll dole it out to people that need it. They don't get a stimulus check. I mean, the news anchor guy was like, look, everyone's entitled to a check. And all they got to do, well, the direct deposit, you have to deposit that check into, you can cash it in and give it to me, or yeah, something or other. It was like, or you can just transfer it to me or whatever. And it's like, what? What kind of bozo would ask for money? My father-in-law is a minister. Do you think he'd be like, I need your money? No. I mean, these little corrupt bastards want to ask for money when everyone's suffering. He was wearing a suit. I bet you drives one of those fancy schmancy cars too, Rick. Well, yeah, while someone else was driving an old beater, he's driving a brand new Cadillac or even a Lamborghini or Ferrari or something. I need your money. I mean, yeah, the church is basically can't have anyone in the church right now for congregation. So because of it, he's not having someone pass the plate around the hat around, as some call it, the donation plate or donation hat. And so he's begging people for money. I mean, literally, you can get money differently than going on CNN and asking people for the Social Security, the stimulus check challenge. I mean, literally, him up. I mean, to me, it would be like, it'd be like me going to Chloe and say, Chloe, give me your money because I need it because I'm poor. And so, I mean, Chloe, I know you're eating French fries, but why don't you share your opinion of that damn minister yesterday you saw on
That
CNN?
is just outright. That's just outright wrong.
Lies.
It's lies. You know, the thing is, if you truly are someone who works for God, you wouldn't be asking people to give up money that's supposed to help them survive just so you get richer or get your missionaries richer. The churches don't need money right now. God doesn't need money, okay? God never did need money. God doesn't need money. The thing is, money is given to these churches because the churches are getting richer. And the thing is, that's what these churches want. They want you to make them richer and see you struggle. They want people who are dumb enough to give in to their scam because they want to get rich. And the thing is, and here's the thing, they were told that they could apply for it too, but they don't want to because they think it will make them look like sinners if they do it.
Well, remember,
they want other people to do it, and then give the money to them.
well, they said they would do fund dispersation.
That scamming someone like that is a sin too. Either way, they're gonna look like sinners. But, you know, the thing is, you look less like a sinner if you actually ask for help in time of need, rather than stealing other people's help by scamming them.
Well, Chloe.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I was going to ask you another opinion, but you're filling your water bottle up. You know, so this guy was asking for money, you know, and you could clearly see that he was wearing a suit and everything and a tie, and he's like, it's like, look, the government's giving you the $1,200 so you can go and survive. The government's trying to keep the personal debt collectors off you so you can live on food because they know you're going to need it. This guy, as Chloe knows, as my father-in-law says weekly, they do online church services because no one can be in mass groups. Churches can't do it. So what happens? Now he's asking for money, and because of it, it's just blatantly wrong. I mean,
the reason why Southern Baptists are like this, why Southern evangelicals too, or like this.
That was what he was. He's an evangelical.
Yeah, evangelicals and even Southern Baptists. They love church days. They want church to be a priority because that's where they get money. People put money in the things, and then they keep it for themselves.
Well, I was going to ask you a question. One of my legitimate gripes before my video was flagged was about people that take their money and not buy food with it, and then go spend their $1,200 in booze or junk or computers or whatever. Yeah. Then they go to the resource places and ask for help because they spend it foolishly. Yeah. Do you think we should even give those people help?
Nope.
I mean, right now in our day and age, we're hurting severely. Everyone is, and people are out of jobs. And the new numbers haven't come up for this week, and yet people are hurting. And so these people are basically sitting there going, I need money. It's Rick was talking about, you know, if anything's pending at 10:30 for tomorrow, because that's 1:30 a.m. Eastern time, that in the next 24 hours, that will tell us if we get SSI, SSDI, retirement survivor stimuluses. Otherwise, we ain't getting jack diddly pooper. I mean, that will tell us right there, you know, because everyone is talking about we're getting paid Wednesday. And, you know, it'd be a blessing if we got paid Wednesday, but honestly, I don't think we're going to get paid because, honestly, I think the money's ran out. That's what I truly believe. The money is completely dry. On the 26th, you know, we'll know if they give an update on an actual solidified concrete thing on April 22nd. Direct Express at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern is going to tell us when they update their site what's going on with the payment. Why the 26th, by the way? That doesn't make sense. Hey, Mop. Why did that tail little beaker? Oh, yeah. Look at that little fat little sheet, too. Going outside? Yeah, but sometimes they don't do it before 20 hours before it's pending. So, for example, we'll know April 29th at 10, April 28th, 10:30 p.m. Pacific time is when we'll probably know if something's pending for April 30th for the May payment, is what I'm thinking. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait patiently, is what I'm thinking on Social Security. I mean, it's just a speculation. I'm hoping we get it. I'm always living for hope. Every day, it's one day less that we have to worry and we get a notification pending. Well, you know, they're talking about the end of April, so you know, I hope everyone's wrong, but I don't think so. I think it's May 1st. Hey, Mama. Let me get my water refilled. Okay, let's see what's going on. I just need to make it till Thursday. It's not going to be hell without my methadone. Yeah, I understand that. A lot is hell. At least we got it down to 2. Most people think my channel's boring, so. I was thinking, all these people, Rick, that spend money foolishly in soda, for example, all they got to do is bring in a bottle of tap water and it's good to go. Get it cold and you got nice cold drink. And, if you pay the water bill, that's good enough, But if you got coffee, you can make coffee too, But I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what to do or think, I know I got to call my father in an hour and a half, so that'll be an interesting conversation tonight. Our weekly call. He's always talking to me about whatever, whatever's on his mind. He's like, oh yeah, this, and oh yeah, that, and oh yeah, this. But I hope it's going to be a good conversation, I'm hoping to get into the freezer soon so I can get a bag of ice because I wanted to have some cognac, but I'm just waiting patiently, Chloe's supposed to pull out some ice. The other ice is basically like ice shavings, But I don't mind a bag of ice. I have like 20 bags in the freezer anyways to use for drinks. So it's good to use them up. Makes room for more fresh meats I can put in there. Hey, Mom. What's up, Boober? What's your brother doing over there? Drinking water. That's what he's doing. One of Bud's drinking water. No, you can't have anything. And no, I don't have food for you because your food's in the other room. All filled. And the bunny is not a snack for you. He's looking at me like, Mama, I want the bunny for a snacky. No. See, he knows what he wants. He wants a bunny to eat. No, don't do that to my video. Knock it off. There's nothing for you. No. You can talk all you want, but no one's listening. No. I don't know. I'm actually a boring person. So, I try to make good videos, but I guess sometimes it fails. Yes, I know. There's nothing for you. Your brother's just drinking water and you are mooching. I don't have anything to give you, little moocher. So, that's what's going on, I don't know what to say or do, I only got 2 Bond movies left. The other 2 I got to rent. And I don't plan to rent them anytime soon. So, you know how that is. I might just, it's interesting. So, anyways, when Chloe gets back in, I guess I'll try to put a movie in or something. Go to Disney Plus or something. It seems the chat dried up, so I might go put in a movie or something and watch a movie, you know. Chloe keeps talking about Inspector Gadget tonight, so I might have to watch those. See how good they are, you know. Seems cool. But yeah, I understand about your methadone. It's hard, you know. We all are hurting, Rick, in some way, shape, or form. Some way, shape, or form. I gotta find my medicine. I gotta give my medicine too. So, you know, it's just hard. I gotta find it, my medicine. I get my medicine every 2 weeks, so I'm due. So I gotta give that. That'll balance me out a bit. Instead of getting all cranky, you know, that'll balance me out a bit. You know. So that's how it is. Yep. So I don't know. You know how it is. Hi, whoever's watching me, I'm boring. I was hoping that we'd have a good conversation, but I guess it's over. So, anyways, maybe I'll find a documentary or something to watch while I'm waiting. There is good documentaries out there. What's it say? I think it's May 1st, but just hope we get it Wednesday. SSI was the second round, anyways. SSI, SSDI, survivors, and retirement was second round. That's what it said in today's Washington Post. Fortunately, they just said the end of April for everything and early May for SSI people. So I assume they were trying to say everyone in SSI. Unfortunately, my connections, Social Security and Direct Express said SSI gets broken into end of the month, first of the month, 13th, 20th, and 27th of May. So some people have to wait, like Nelfie said. So it's just the way it is. We just got to wait patiently, Clydell. It's just sad that people are suffering literally to no end, you know, and because of it, it's the way it is. You know, you can see I'm a little tired. Doing videos sometimes takes a lot out of me because, you know, I got to answer questions and the people come in and ask the same questions and you get kind of frustrated, you know. It's like, oh, when am I getting paid? So you want me to give an exact info, you know? I mean, literally. I mean, these Social Security prophets are saying, you know, on YouTube, oh, we're going to bird Wednesday. Let's hope you get paid Wednesday. But I'm betting my bottom and top dollar it's May 3rd. May 1st, I'm sorry to say. My payments go in May 1st due to the fact that May 3rd is on a Sunday. So it used to be if you got paid May 3rd and it was paper check, you'd get it May 4th. But nowadays, you know, it's different. It's like electronics, so they always try to give you a couple days ahead, but you gotta make it last till the next benefit date too. So it's not easy. It's literally not easy. So you know, second, let's say. Yeah, you know, even if they get a second round done, you got to remember they're also Clydell trying to work with the veterans to get their checks. So you know they're trying to work with that too because they're getting to the point where it's almost the end of April anyways, and the veterans don't have any answers. So they're wondering if they're going to get any money, and the veterans they qualify, and because of it, they're wondering where their damn money is. I mean, look at it this way: the veterans say, "Where's my money?" And the veterans say, "Where's my money?" And everyone else is getting news updates about when they get their money. Problem is, the Social Security basically was happy to give an update that, you know, 1st of May for SSI recipients. But, you know, if you look at it, they're just giving a broad spectrum. They're saying every SSI. But if you break it down, like Nelsie said, and my sources say it's the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th of May for some people, so that didn't file. So it's like it goes all the way almost to June for some people. And by then, you know, if they do it that way, the first month of checks or the first 20 million paper checks go out. Yet, oh, that reminds me, Well, hello, E. Robertson. It reminds me of the report, Clydell. If you didn't read it, the report said that everyone has to file for their dependent children by Wednesday. I think it was like 12 p.m. I think it was Eastern time they're quoting. So that's 9 a.m. Otherwise, the portal goes away. So Wednesday, they're shutting the portal down, which means if you want your dependents, you're going to have to file for the 2020 taxes for 2021 to get your dependent, which really stinks because people are going to be really hurting. I mean, literally, it's making confused. Now they're saying you get your money up to that. Otherwise, you got to wait for next year, and you can file then, but you only get $500 for next year. You get shafted 1,000. So they found a way to backdoor it. So everyone has to file on a certain date or a certain time, and that really sucks. I mean, they're like, if you want your money, you need to do it before. Otherwise, and this came from the Post. And so to me, I think it's, sad. How are you doing, E. Robertson? So, yeah, you know, so yeah, it's the way it works. I guess while you guys are anyone have any questions? So I'm willing to answer them. Any questions? Hey there, I'm listening. Yeah, I was just reading about this. The president's trying to put people on hold. Remind them that they need to open up business. You know, Yep. So Yep. Uh. So wow, that's an interesting story. Hmm. Wow. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Clyde. I'm sad that people, are suffering and they're not getting food. Hmm. Wow. Oh yeah, exactly. We are going through a storm, but we might be in lockdown for 18 months, E. Robertson. The problem is, is what it is. It's what it is. That was an interesting, where they're talking about more viruses it can spread if they open stores. Wow. Talking about oil. Uh-huh. Wow. Wow. Isn't that interesting that, but thanks. The country. Well, yeah. I mean, literally, the report I'm reading is interesting. This one here I really want to read. Yep. So this article is talking about Americans going into poverty in a Great Depression. Post has some really good, interesting reports. So, wow, there's a picture of the food bank in San Antonio, completely, literally littered with cars everywhere, thousands of them. Hey, how about this? How about this part, Rick? Government check could he keep a household above the poverty line when looking at total annual income, for instance. But if the check arrives weeks or months late or after the loss of a job, the family is likely to face financial precarity if it doesn't have another source of income to draw on. You see, this is what people are saying. People are suffering, and it's sad. Hmm. Wow. Oh yeah, like this. The closing window for the $500 child stimulus check ends Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So everyone who files to 12 p.m. Eastern time before then will get their dependents. Otherwise, they might not get anything and they have to file for the dependent children on the 2020 taxes for 2021 payment. Jason Chambers. Hello, Jason. Yeah, well, it is sad. I mean, there's a picture of like 10,000 cars in a parking lot looking for food. So, It's just amazing. Yep. Hmm. Wow. Isn't that, best money savings foods are rice and noodles. Yeah, but what if there is no rice and noodles available, Rick? I mean, you go to my store, there is no rice and noodles. You go to Walmart, there is no rice and noodles. You go to Amazon, there is no rice and noodles. You see? Wow. So Alabama's got the biggest constitution in American history. Oh, that is not cool, Jason. I'm sorry for you if it's true. That's really really sad. I hope she doesn't have it. I pray for your mom. Wow, a lot of dead and Canada now they want to pass gun control. You move to the country. Country living's good. I live on an island, so it's really good, you know. So it's quiet. Oh, sorry. It was quiet because I was waiting for comments to come in, Jason. And while I was waiting for it to come in, I was reading the Washington Post. I get my nightly edition, so I was going through it. And so, did you hear about Social Security? How they stated that Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, I believe, is when you have to submit before the portal closes for filing for dependents. I mean, literally. I mean, that's just basically. Another thing that I love about the newspaper, you know, is online selling is good for booze. Oh yeah, that's nice. No, the comics. I love the comic section. There's something funny about comics, you know. I like Beetle Bailey. It's just funny. Hey, Beetle's not loaded today. That stinks. So, yep, Beetle Bailey didn't load. I really do like Beetle Bailey. Uh, that's funny. That is too funny for a comic. I just love comics, you know. That's funny too. 3PO. Oh yeah, that's just funny. Okay, well, nothing else to read in the comic section. Yeah, I couldn't see Beatles, so you know. Uh, some of these are just funny, you know. That's funny. If someone really has corona, boards up their house, it says coronavirus, quarantine, yada, yada, yada. The wife says, "You got everything?" And he says, "Yeah, the best deterrent for coronavirus." He's like, "All right, let's go camping." Jason, I agree completely with you. We're not going to get it on Wednesday. I bet you my bottom and top dollar we ain't going to get it on Wednesday. Literally, they're not going to be that generous. I mean, if the Social Security Administration and the newspapers already posted today that it's late April, early May, I don't see how they could say that our checks are going in on late April, uh, early May, being late April, being the 22nd. I mean, literally, it doesn't make sense. So, anyways, sorry if anyone thought my video was kind of lame so far. Read the paper, but the comments were trickling in. So I decided to take my time to read the newspaper because it is quite funny. Someone told me I should do one of those reality shows about life, how I live on an island and crap, and have it filmed. I think people would be boring as hell watching me. I mean, literally, what would they get out of entertaining? Do I have to be humorous and funny like the Rain Man carrying a little TV around? I mean, I could do that, but still, it'd be an interesting concept. How would it play out? Oh yeah, exactly, Jason. That's what Nelfie said. Also, we also called Social Security. We called Direct Express today. Same thing. No one in their right mind knows that the money is around till the 1st. I mean, that's the way it looks on the Social Security calendar. Some people are saying that payments are coming early. What is it this time? YouTube's complaining. Great. Someone's posting something. Okay. So, E. Robertson said, "Good video. Thank you. I know you're watching this one." Let's see what the other 4 people said about the video that was 4 hours long. They're watching. Well, who's watching, E. Robertson? I know you're watching because it just says here, but I got 4 comments from other people. Oh, it was you. Okay, so that's what she said. Comment-wise, Nelfie did post something. Whoops. You're so strong, you got this. Manage comments. So that lady is back saying, "Why do I?" Because I deleted her comment again, and apparently she again complained about me wearing clothes and called me a fat slob. Well, guess what, lady? You might call me a fat slob, but I'm not a fat slob. What is it? My shirt's basically. This shirt's different. So let's see. Stay strong, Lou. I like you. Okay. Oh, smart replied. Huh. All right. So apparently, let's see. E. Robertson was watching my chit chat video. Pretty Doll says, "Lowell, I like you." Kayla says, "You're so strong. You got this." I try to be strong. Fortunately, sometimes people think I'm not strong. But, oh well. I guess that video was 8 hours ago. Oh well, whatever. So basically, that's the one I deleted where they called me a fat slob because my shirt was showing my belly a bit. And they're like, "Why don't you wear clothes, you fat slob?" Let's see. Hell, nobody knows. Push the like button. They like flagging your videos. YouTube, I'm talking about. Why complain about wearing clothes? People are so dumb. I hope I call Direct Express says your stimulus payment is now available. Yeah, everyone wants to hear that one, Clydell. But no, Jason, why complain about wearing clothes? People are so dumb. Oh, I know. That's the thing. Someone complained about my video today that was like 4 hours long. I was talking about politics and the economy and how it's collapsing and everything. And it got flagged. You know what I do, Jason, when they flag it? I end the video. I go up to a thing where it says inappropriate content, says appeal it. And I put in the box. My video, this is like a form letter now for me. My video has no inappropriate content, you jack-offs, and I hit submit. Within 5 minutes, my video is basically back up where it doesn't have an ending. So to me, I just use that word jack off, and they usually basically turn around. I should say jack wagons one of these days, but they turn around and they restate it. I don't know if they cut the part out or whatever, but you know, one time I lost an entire Washington Post article I was talking about for Social Security benefits, and they cut the whole thing out. It was like the government didn't want anyone to know that their IRS/government computers are 55 to 60 years old, Jason, and so they didn't want anyone to know why their payments were delayed. So it was like that whole article part was just taken out. Like they didn't want anyone to know. The Washington Post posted that about it. It was like, how do you say it? It was like censorship. You know, it's like, oh, the Post did something. And I actually said Washington Post posted this, and you know, basically all of a sudden they flagged it. And then, you know, when I got the video restored, only part that wasn't flagged was the part where the Washington Post, everything else. So I'm talking in the beginning of the video where I say good morning, yada yada. It started where they took out the entire article, you know. Well, like I just said, if you were listening carefully, Jason, anyone with dependents has to file on the portal by Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time by the Washington Post. Otherwise, you have to file your taxes your 2020 taxes in 2021 to get your 2020 refund, because that's what they're doing right now. So, no, this is for you. So, yeah, basically, you know, that's what the one thing was talking about. No, you don't get any. Get away from my computer. You don't get gummy bears. So the other update was, you know, I said the IRS's computers are 55 to 60 years old, running COBOL, which is an antiquated computer program, and so the IRS can't handle the entire load. You know, it's funny. So, and then you got what else do you got? Yeah, that was about it. And then the other Social Security Direct Express news was, or stimulus check news, Jason, was that Congress is trying to put in place. A lot of states have done it already, but Congress and Senate trying to put in place that personal creditors can't tap that money because it's considered emergency resources for food because people are struggling. And so if people get it taken out and they don't get the stimulus and they go hungry, the creditors need to have some sympathy. So they're putting in security measures to protect those people right now. So that was the other update today. So because a lot of people are complaining that their check was taken out and they couldn't eat. And they're like, no, this doesn't work that way. You know, because, you know, the government's saying if you don't have food, and the small businesses or the debt collectors take it and they go hungry, it's all at the fault of the debt collectors. So that money shouldn't be touched to pay a debt when people got to eat during a time of crisis when there's no jobs. So to me, it makes 100% sense. What do you think? Yep, pretty scary in my opinion, because it's the way it is. But so tomorrow morning I'll get my my third edition of the paper, which I'm really, like I said, loving the Washington Post right now. I'm only paying $1 for 4 weeks, so let me tell you, I'm actually enjoying it. I can't wait to talk to my father-in-law tonight about the Post. They have been very good in keeping me informed, where I checked other newspaper sites. They don't have half as much information as the Washington Post. So I bought a 5-pound bag of gummy bears at the beginning of the month. I just love gummy bears. There's just something about gummy bears. I'm like a little kid when it comes to gummy bears. Excuse me for one moment. I'm going to go silent so I can use the bathroom, but the chat's picking up now. I'm not reading the paper. The chat's picking up. Yeah. You want to watch Old Line? What do you want to watch that? Well, I've been trying to find the full collection of Pink Panther hats I can watch them. And the original from the 50s. That would be cool too to watch. So, anyways, so you guys got my undivided attention. I'm not reading the newspaper right now. But anyways, the papers I've read earlier today didn't have a lot of content, so I was looking for something I can actually sit down and enjoy reading, over my coffee. And I got to tell you, it was literally an interesting read because, I was sitting there reading with my coffee and going, oh, wow, this is amazing. Wow, and I've been other places don't even post this stuff, where they're literally talking about, like I said earlier in my other video, they're talking about the collapse of the economy and, what needs to be done to fix it, Oh, yeah, exactly, Jason. I'm calling him after I get done with my call with my father-in-law at 10. I'm calling him in about 55 minutes. And when I call him, wow, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light out. Amazing. It's getting darker later. So, yeah, we're going to call them up. They're going to be saying nothing's pending. That's what's really going to be funny. It's going to be like, our check is not pending. I wish they would just, you pick up and you do your pen, and be like, and do this. Your check is not, your economic impact stimulus payment is not pending. Thank you and call again. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting? Be like, thank you for calling. Your impact payment is not here. I mean, literally. Hey, what do you guys think of Georgia and Texas reopening early without the testing kits? And that's really scary. I was watching about how 42 states out of 8 states have stay-at-home orders, and 8 of them don't, and they want to reopen those 8. And most of those 8 are all Republican areas. Personally, it's literally scary because what if this virus mutates and mutates and mutates, and then what? Then everyone gets it, and it's scary. It is scary. I was thinking about a newer, faster Kindle Fire the other day, and I was like, yeah, this works for the newspaper. Why should I buy a new one? It's a waste of money. Oh, I know. Exactly, Jason. I wouldn't open either. Our state's closed till May 4th, but they're going to extend it due to the fact that yesterday in the Capitol, where we are in Washington State, Olympia, they decided to have a rally of like 2,500 armed people saying, give us liberty or give us COVID. I mean, literally, that is just stupid. I say, stay in your house, do what you're told, don't be a sheeple, and just be happy. Just be happy you're alive in your home. Oh, yeah, they're all, what it is these people are basically wanting to get back to work. Their livelihoods are missing. And some of them are rallying because they want freaking to go fishing. I mean, literally. Oh, you don't get coronavirus for fishing. You're so far away from each other. It's okay to fish. I wouldn't take a chance right now to go fishing, that's the thing. I mean, literally, they're complaining about fishing, in my opinion, it royally sucks. I mean, literally, we're in lockdown. Just deal with it. We're stuck in our home. We're suffering severely. I mean, I worry about my family in Oregon all the time, and yet we're all locked in lockdown, It's like living in a movie. Yeah. Someone was telling me that I should do have my own get a fund together, right? A poll together, one of those like funds, like a special donation poll, like what do you call that? GoFundMe, for one of those high-tech cameras that can go around the house, and then I can video record my everyday life, what I do, what I'm not like, how I live on an island and something, like one of those like reality shows. I'm like, no one would watch it even on YouTube if it was free, Well, no, Moppy, no. Hold on. Oh, wait. There's nothing. Oh, with him. I don't know why Moppy's barking. Maybe because he's got to go or something. But nothing changes. I would. Yeah, but the thing is if you're in a. Sorry, Moppy, knock it off, little guy. There's nothing. Oh, no. There. Okay, so basically, if your state has got a stay-at-home order, why are your state allowing you to go fishing? That's the thing I don't understand, Jason. Because if you're going fishing, wouldn't that be like violating the fishing whatever code or whatever? I mean, our state, it's all game wardens are in. There is no game wardens out and about, which reminds me, there's that one catalog that I had. Didn't it fall through the cracks and disappeared? I doubt we'll ever find it. Well, it was around here. Did it fall in the park? Nah, I'll find it later. It's not that important. Oh well. I was looking for a catalog that I had came in the mail, but I just can't remember where it went. It just vanished. funny, Jason? It's like Stephen King wrote the whole year 2020. Well, yeah, what about The Stand, Jason? That was a good movie, too, you know. Stephen King's The Stand. Oh, maybe the catalog's around here. Nope. Yeah. Where it went. Wasn't around here, not disappeared. Disappeared like a fart in the wind. A fart in the wind. Hallelujah. He just vanished like a fart in the wind. Talking about Shawshank Redemption. If anyone's seen that movie, everyone. I'm just trying to find out where my catalog went. Oh, talking about movies. The Stand. Here we go. Let's talk about that for a minute. So let's talk about that as a topic for a second while I'm looking for a catalog. So does anyone think we're in The Stand right now? I mean, they're always talking about the virus spreading really rapidly at a rapid pace, you know. Hello, where's my catalog? Hello. It's like Stephen King, different state, different rules. Yeah, but the thing is shouldn't everyone be in lockdown right now because the virus can spread? I mean, doesn't anyone worry about it spreading even if there's no stay-at-home order in place for other people? I mean, or does anyone care? Oh, well, that's where my one bra went. I was wondering where that bra went. Alrighty then. Guess can't find that catalog. It's disappeared. Unless it fell. Hold on a sec. No, I found my Swiss Army knife. No. Found my Swiss Army knife with the fish on it. I wonder where that thing went. Needed it the other day for a screwdriver I couldn't find. Oh well. I guess we'll never know where that catalog went. It vanished like a fart in the wind. Here's my cigars. Oh well. It's probably somewhere magically vanished. That's the thing. These catalogs always disappear at the weirdest time. Well, there's my robe. Pack of candy. And an empty dip can. Okay. That answers that question. Oh, well. I don't know where it went. Those are grape. Yeah, I can eat these. I like grape candy. Grape candy is yummy. So, anyways, couldn't find that catalog. Kind of bums me out. I like that catalog, too. You can always order one, but it might take 6 months to come in by the mail. Not that they're selling anything right now, you know. Everything's on lockdown. Shipping's hard on a lot of companies, you know. So, what about The Stand? Anyone have any opinion on The Stand? You think that's what we're going to right now? That everyone's going to pass away from The Stand? Like The Stand? Candy, give me candy. Never seen it? Basically, Stephen King writes about a military guy on a base that escapes with his family. Tries halfway across the country and ends up in Texas, where at that point, the virus is already spread, and everyone he came in contact with has a 99% communal rate, of spreading. So they had to quarantine the East Texas town. Can't call all the townsfolk to the CDC's headquarters in like Vermont, and then from there, Gary Sinise escapes, and eventually they find out the virus is killing everyone. So it's a last stand when they all have to stand up against one of the devil's men in Vegas. Good movie. I mean, basically looks like a super virus. They didn't explain what happened to the rest of the world, but in the United States, it was like it affected everyone. Good book, too, if you ever read it. I highly recommend it. It's like a super virus. Some people were immune from it, other people weren't. And other people that weren't, well, they just died all of a sudden. I mean, you know, interesting movie, I tell you. Interesting. Makes me think about what we're in. There's a religious side effects too on it, but again, it's just interesting because you got the good versus the evil, and the movie's really good. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't seen it. Good movie. Good all cast too. Gary Sinise is in it. Molly Ringwald. Let's see. Yes, we're in shelter in place, but our government don't care. Just a few months ago. So your government puts a shelter in place. Then all of a sudden, she doesn't care to enforce it. So she doesn't care. So a few months ago, she had an innocent man executed when someone else admitted the crime and had proof that another guy did it. So you're saying corruption at its finest. Go figure. That's sad when someone dies for no reason. You commit the crime, you get away with it, that's one thing. And you commit it again, you get away with it, that's bad. But you commit the crime, you don't get away with it, and then you face penalties, well, that's where it gets complicated. I'm trying to find that catalog. It'll drive me nuts all night in bed. And if you need to know, it's an Orvis catalog. I'm a fly fisher, so I got the newest Orvis catalog, but it just disappeared, And it's sad because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to look at that, and it's not around. We had it. It was like under the bed. Now it's gone. There's nothing under the bed, I don't think anything flipped out under the bed or around the bed. Nope, don't feel any paper stumps. Nope, it just vanished one day. Just vanished, went bye-bye. Hopefully it didn't get thrown out, But yeah, this is the life of someone who goes nuts over something small that goes missing. Literally, I'll go bananas until I find it. Some people say it's crazy, but that's part of my disability, Trying to find something that doesn't mean much to someone. Someone else it means everything because it's a little entertainment piece. People say, "Oh, you should just go order another one." You can order another one, yes. First, you need to know where it is. Can't find it. Let's just know what's this. Oh, here it is. Found it right away. Oh yeah. That new Helios model's real good. One of these days I need to go on eBay and check out some prices. Let's talk about pricing for a second. Frankie, I got a question for you all. There we go. Oh, I guess no one's watching me now. Well, I guess because no one's watching me, I might have to go find a documentary soon to watch. What? Yeah, apparently no one's watching me, and the comments trickle down. As they say, the comments petered out. So I guess I'm gonna have to sign off, and watch a documentary. So, well, comments are done. My gripe fest is done. My channel's boring to some people. Found my catalog, by the way. So, all right. Well, since the comments petered out, and I guess I was too boring for people tonight, I guess I will sign off and watch the documentary. So before I call my father-in-law. Anyways, I guess since everyone's bored, haven't ever seen it, you were in a shelter, yada yada. Oh, there's more people watching. Wonder what happened? Did they change channels or something? We changed channels. Mm-hmm. Is there anyone there? Because, oh, here we go. Super bored. Sorry. I guess I'm going to have to find something to keep you entertained because, frankly, I was looking for my catalog over, one of the things I like doing is fly fishing, and it's my hobby, one of my hobbies. And, like I was going to say is I wonder how the economy is going to handle the next few months with no one buying anything. Is people going to sell everything, to, you know, do I got to make a video, E. Robertson, basically saying, as in the video game Diablo, what do we do, Captain, Sergeant, or no, Private? If you need to know which end of the sword you use, then you weren't paying attention. So do I need to make a video on how to keep people entertained during COVID? Because I can clearly do that. One thing you do is if you have Amazon Prime, utilize the Prime service. You can find plenty to watch and keep yourself busy. Another thing is you can watch me being an idiot, talking about nothing or being a moron. The other thing is you can get Disney Plus if you don't have it for a few bucks a month. Watch any Disney movie on. Hell, Iron Man seems like a good set to watch soon again. Tonight's plans, Inspector Gadget. Another thing is you can use Hulu, Netflix. What else can you do? You can watch Stars, HBO, Showtime if you have those. I have those. So we're basically well rounded on the entertainment field. And or you're bored, you can go and get a subscription dirt cheap if you have a tablet and read the Washington Post. It'll entertain you too. Reading does good. I really want a physical paper though, but out here physicals are only on Sundays. I think it's like Sundays is the only day, and it really stinks, So you know how it is. You just got to get a newspaper, and my unwind time tonight's gonna be movies. What do we got here? Karen. Sling is free for 14 days, no card. Hello, Karen. Yeah, but the problem is I don't use Sling. I use Amazon Prime for $6.50 a month because as long as your EBT/food card works, anyone who has one of those can get the Amazon Prime monthly cut to $6.50 with tax. And so I just pay $6.49 a month for Prime so I can watch movies anytime I want. And then my other thing that I do I got a month subscription for $1 was the Washington Post. Gotta love the Washington Post, by the way. Read on my tablet, I'm good to go. The other thing, like I said, is I have a subscription to Stars for $8 a month. And I watch a lot of movies. I saw Zombieland 2 recently. That didn't really play out really well, in my opinion. First one was good, second one sucked. Third movie was, the third thing I have is HBO. I used HBO a lot this month for the Bond movies that were available. Like I said, Stars, HBO. Showtime, I don't really use that much. I don't find much on Showtime. So, but everything else has been really good. Disney Plus is really good for $7.57 a month with tax. I don't need that sports program or whatever because sports are on hold. So to me, basic Disney is good because I can just watch anything in the Disney library. Like I watched all the Star Wars and all the Marvels that are available. And a lot of the Disney movies. So, I got my when my laptop was being repaired, or when my laptop broke and I was waiting for my new laptop, I actually got Disney. And let me tell you, that little movie thing was just well worth it. I've been putting a lot of time in movies lately since the internet's been bogged down for trying to do online games because my online game I play is free. You buy the expansions or you get the vanilla game for free. It's got a lot of content. And if you want more content, you buy the expansions. And then if you buy the expansions after that and you want more content, you buy the add-ons. And you can get probably a good 10,000 hours out of this game. once you get the expansions for like $30. Telling you, it's been well worth it for me. I just got to get back in map completion, and I've been meaning to, but the internet's just bogging down and slowing everything down. That's a good thing to say, E. Robertson. If you're really that bored and your computer can handle it, go play Guild Wars 2. Get the vanilla game. Set up an account, download it. It limits you on what you can and can't do, but as long as you know where the marketplace is, or the merchants, you should have no problem selling your wares with all the crap you accumulate. And then just breeze through it. Get to level 80, and if you like it so much, buy the expansions. You buy a Path of Fire's expansion, the second expansions. They'll throw in the first expansion for free. So to me, I think it's a really good deal, in my opinion. So, turn, Oh, yeah, exactly, Taryn. My Wi-Fi has been the crap. I mean, literally, the other day, I could rant for a minute on that. The other day, I was sitting there wondering why my desktop here is slow. It was like cutting in and out, cutting in and out. And I'm like, what the hell? It's a desktop, right? So I go into that, it's Windows 7. So I looked at it, and it was sitting on Wi-Fi settings. So I had to delete the video, redo it. And when I did, I flipped it to my hardwire. Hardwire is just like that. But my Wi-Fi, with Chloe using YouTube all the time, or Hulu, or whatever, it's like my laptop chugs. And so sometimes I share my internet with my neighbor. So I saw her today cleaning out this area, and I said, "Hey, girl." She goes, "Oh, hey, Rita." And I go, "Hey, are you downloading movies still?" She goes, "Are you complaining because you want to play Guild Wars?" I go, "Yeah. I give you the internet for no charge. I'd like to work a deal out when I know you want to do movies and I want to do Guild Wars, so it don't drain the bandwidth. My laptop's plugged in." So she goes, "If I were you, Rita, I would go and buy yourself an Ethernet plug for your laptop. Buy one for Chloe, and then the Wi-Fi could be used strictly for me. And your computer, all your computers are hardwired. You'll have a better system." She was a computer programmer. She's unemployed and stuff, and she goes, "Plug those in. You can buy Ethernet cables cheap. Buy enough long one from the router to modem to your laptop. You're good to go. You won't need any problems, So I was thinking to myself, that is legitimately cool. Which, in this day and age, that is really awesome, literally. I just think it's cool, that someone like her is literally thinking about me, and, hey, I see my pants are getting a hole in it. I guess these old pants are finally wearing out. I'm going to find to buy some new pants, I only got like 2 pairs of pants because I've been sporting clothes for years, and she just got an income. So looks like when the coronavirus pandemic's over, I'm going to get to Walmart and buy some pants. All righty then. So, but yeah, my internet's been slow on my laptop, so I can't play my game because of it. So I do speed tests all the time. I run on fiber, so my desktop's completely on one gig down, one up. But when it comes to the freaking laptop, that thing chugs when you got so many people on your Wi-Fi network. So I'm always getting cranky because usually I use my laptop for everything. I'll sit at the kitchen table and use it. I'll sit at, wherever, use it for spreadsheets and stuff. Instead, it's just like chug, 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 chug. And you're thinking to yourself, I mean, I had to, the other day I was like, the internet's chugging. I took and on top of that, excuse me, I said, what happened to the internet? Neighbor's like, "Oh, you had a problem?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was trying to download something." It was just like the download to the virus update definitions were so slow. And I'm like, put a movie in, watch the movie, and my desktop makes, 49 minutes. That's a record. So then once my virus was got cleaned out, everything that, dumpy cookies, everything was just fast again. So I had to do that recently again because, that's the other thing. If your Wi-Fi is slow, you might want to check clear your history, browser history, whatever browser you're using. I use Chrome. So clear that out. If that isn't working, run your virus protection. And if that's all you have on your computer, you might want to try malware bytes. MBAM, that helps with spyware, and you can also try SpyBot, and that helps too. And that'll remove a lot of crap that you don't know is hidden in the computer. My desktops have, I have an ad blocker on my computer. So basically, I have an ad blocker on my computer. I use DuckDuckGo through Chrome, so I don't like people watching what I do. So, and Ghostery really works. It keeps people from tracking what I'm watching for ads. For example, the other day, someone was telling me that they were on. What was that thing they were on? They were on. CNN and some of these newspaper places, and they said, they were like, "Why is it slow?" I said, "Did you put Ghostery on?" "Oh, no, I don't believe it." Well, they finally got Ghostery and they watched, right? Every time they tried to read their paper online, it would come up, "You have an ad blocker. Please disable the ad blocker." She'd get mad. She'd disable Ghostery. Then she'd watch Ghostery go up like this, from like 1 to tracking like 100 different ads / websites. So it's just flowing in like an artery, just in all directions. And she's like, "Is that what I think it is?" And I said, "Yeah, it's basically when the newspapers get your info, they'll basically funnel in what you're browsing, what you're looking at, and everything. And it gives you all this different ads. And so it slows your system down." Hey, they stopped reading the newspapers online, left Ghostery turned on because they don't trust the interior. Ghostery keeps out a lot of tracking out of your computer, so it doesn't tell you what you're watching, or what you're looking at. And it actually does a lot of protection still. As soon as you talk about something, it pops up on your Facebook ads. Are you talking about the ads? You mean like the revenue that Google's selling crap? That's just amazing, Taryn. I mean, I was just talking about Ghostery. I was talking about Chrome. I didn't know I had ads. Live feed has ads. Dude, that stinks. Or are you talking about offline videos? Because every time I click on my offline videos, I never see ads. But I don't honestly, I don't get monetized. That's the thing. I don't have enough subscribers to monetize. And I don't have enough videos being watched to be monetized. And so, to me, I don't care. I mean, I got people like me. I mean, I had one guy the other day, Taryn, went ahead and removed my comments. I said, if you guys need updates on Social Security, I do videos all the time, Direct Express, etc. Guy deleted it, got a nasty little message like, "You stay away from posting comments. I have to make a living on my channel. I'm going hungry if I don't." And then they brag they're making so much money that they can afford a fancy schmancy car that's something I'll never see in my lifetime. And I'm like, and that's just downright wrong. I give my information free. Sometimes I do videos that are boring. Sometimes I do stuff that's comedian. Sometimes I just do it to hang out with some of the moderators and stuff I've appointed. Sometimes I do it for other reasons, but usually, with this pandemic, we're always talking about the latest information. E. Robertson, why do you keep removing your messages? That's one thing that says message retracted. It doesn't make sense. So, talks up on your Facebook. Yeah, but you know what Facebook. You know what the problem is about Facebook, right? I don't have Facebook. My Facebook's I destroyed my Facebook. I deleted it. I deleted it a long time ago due to the fact that I had a little disagreement with my favorite peep and my cousin-in-law. So I was like, you know what? The hell with Facebook. They want to find me. They can find me on YouTube. Oh, well. It saves it, Oh, yeah, exactly. That's the weirdest thing ever. I used to go on Facebook, my tablet, my desktop, my laptops, and I'd be sitting there working away on a project, pricing out stuff. I do price checks every month. And I'd get done, and I'd be like, okay, this is a great day. I'll go check Facebook, see if I got messages. And do you want to buy this game system, that game system? How about this bra? Maybe that's panties, this pair of tights, maybe thigh highs. I'm going, what the hell is Amazon and Walmart doing to my Facebook account? I mean, it's nothing but on the side. Just so I got tired of it. And they're like, well, YouTube gets into your computer, and I've deactivated everything when I had my browser, my Chrome configured so it won't go in and basically do those ads. It's like ad blocking. And I have my ad blocking the highest, I like ad block premium, and it still did that crap. And to me, I'm like, So it's really, a blessing just going to like eBay, Amazon. And that's the other thing. If you weren't looking up hypothetically baby strollers on Amazon, you're like, baby strollers, eBay. Next thing they're pulling up baby strollers on eBay. Then you're like, okay, I'm going to go and do this. Such and such on Walmart. Next thing you know, Walmart ads. It's like, how is Walmart giving me ads, eBay giving me ads to Facebook and Amazon? So I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to look at this website for these things. Next thing you know, I'm getting ads comparable for fly rods. I'm going, are you freaking kidding me? You're giving me ads of other useless garbage? I mean, literally, they flood you with so much crap. It feels like a privacy issue, Literally. I mean, my companion, Chloe, Terrence, she says, hey, what happened to your laptop not being on? I said, turned it off. She said, why'd you turn it off? I said, that bloody Cortana keeps coming on when I'm on my video going, here's what you need. It's like, I didn't even say your name on YouTube, and you're basically popping up something. What's the keyword this time, Uncle Sam? Talking about Great Depression? Here's a video on blah, blah, blah. Here's what I found on the internet. I've deactivated that damn program so many times going into the Windows kernel program. I keep rebuilding it, Yeah, but that's the problem. I don't have a phone. The only thing I have is this, and the microphone half-ass doesn't work. And the camera has basically been fully deactivated. When my camera is turned off when I done with my YouTube videos, Jason, I unplug my USB camera so it's not on, and that's the only thing that has a microphone. My smart TV doesn't have any cameras all the way around it or a microphone. I checked everywhere because, and that's one reason why I don't trust smartphones, because I don't want the smart assistant like Apple or Google or even Microsoft popping up in the weirdest time walking down the street and all of a sudden. Plus, I don't like the fact that the damn thing's tracking me. I could be like walking down the street, going, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the store, Like I used to go to Portland to see my family. And next thing you know, excuse me, Clydell, can I make a statement here about Direct Express? You called 2 hours ahead, sweetie. You're supposed to call 2 hours from now around 10:30 Pacific Standard Time or 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then it will reset itself. That's what I've been saying. I guess no one's listening again. But anyways, Jason, so what I was saying is I don't trust phones, because I was in Oregon and I had that phone at the time. I went to all over downtown to every brewery with my family, restaurants, everything. And that damn thing tracked everywhere I went. Said, did you want to do a review? And it's like, no, I don't want to do a review of me going to a gas station. No, I don't want to do a review at this brewery. Oh, this brewery is cool. I'll do a review there. But every time it was like Google program, Google whatever it was, Google Hosts or whatever, Google, whatever it is, Google Reviews or something, where it's like part of Google Travel. It's like, it's like where you do a review and it tells you, oh, you're like Google Guides or something. It's like, oh, this place is great. Keep people are like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. But me, It's like the phones give me the heebie-jeebies. That's why I use Skype a lot. I don't trust anything else, So, so that's what I was trying to say, Clydell. You have to call at 10:30 Pacific time or 1:30 Eastern time in the morning so you can get your benefit statement then to see what's pending for Wednesday. Otherwise, you're not going to get any moolah. I mean, literally, calling now, it's not reset itself for the month or for the day. Sorry, not the month, for the day. So, but yeah, anyways, I'm going to have to boot up my laptop soon to get prepared for Skype for 9, which is 12 Eastern. I call my dad 12 Eastern. He's always up, father-in-law. He's just like, hey, how are you? What you do? Our conversation's going to be interesting tonight. Last week I had a glass of cognac and talked, and this week I don't have any cognac because we didn't take any ice out of the chest freezer yet. Otherwise, I'd be having cognac, but I'm actually penny pinching on the cognac too. So, anyways, once the time frame's up to the point where I can call my father-in-law, I will, end this and call him because I need to call him. What did Jason say? 10:40. I want. Wait until 12 or 1. You wait till 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jason. If you don't wait till 1 a.m. Eastern Time or like 1:10 Eastern Time, then you won't know if you got your payment. It resets right then and there to tell you in the next 24 hours of payments pending. Otherwise, you're going to get a no money pending thing. Calling right now, it's not even 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I mean, sorry, Pacific time. See, I'm a little tired. I'm thinking about movie after Poppy and some Cheetos and my cherry Pepsi and just relax and enjoy myself. And, that's how it is. Let's see. Oh, sorry. No, you didn't know. I mean, I tell people that all the time. Most people know it's 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Eastern. Fortunately, I try calling twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. I called this morning on Skype, and let's just say there was a couple of problems with Skype. One being that Skype had the problem with where's my headphones? Oh, here they are. One of the things Skype had a problem with was that without the microphone plugged in, it didn't want to work for the dial pad. The dial pad literally did not want to work. It was like, telling me I couldn't put my PIN number in. So I had to go and plug in the microphone thing, and then it worked. Yeah, I also calibrated to get into hardwired instead of Wi-Fi. So anyways, let's see what's going on. Look at all these fly roddies. What that new Helio, the Recon. No, I got to email the Orbis company one of these. They have 24-hour text for them. I have to email them eventually. I have a question that's really interesting, So, all right, load this up. We have 15 minutes of Poppy time. What's up, little boo-boo? Mommy, can I be on camera, Mommy? Mommy, I want to be on camera, Mommy. Mommy, camera, Mommy. Camera, Mommy. Camera, Mommy. Camera, Mommy. Maybe on camera, Mommy. Camera, Mommy. I want to be on camera, Mommy. Mommy, camera. There you go. You're on camera. Hello, everyone. My name is Zippity Bunny. I'm a bunny. I'm a twerk bunny. My brother Moppy thinks of me as food. Oh. Oh. So before you ask, this is a rabbit. He's a Dutch dwarf, so this is as big as he can get. No, Moppy, you're not getting my little boy here. You're my boy too, but this is my little bun. I thought maybe some of you viewers would like to see a bunny for a minute. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt the mama. You know, causes for Sharpie. Oh. So what do you think of my Bun? This is Bun. He's a cute little boo-boo. He's a black otter Dutch dwarf. His name's Ebony. He means the world to me. He's so gentile when he's not scared. Bunnies can get scared easy. It's okay. Puppy's not going to hurt you. Little Bun Bun loves his mama. Hi, do you love me? Oh, come. So this is one of my pride and joys in life. Besides my Bible and God, this is one of my pride and joys. You can say this is one of my pandemic. I'll check it out. Thinking about pandemic, talking about animals. I hope it doesn't come from animals because I would not want to think about the next virus coming from a rabbit, Jason. Right, Boon Boon. Isn't he so cute? He's full grown too. This is what my bunny is. This is a Dutch. This is Ebony. He means the world to me. Maybe someone will say something in the comments about you, little Bun Bun. Oh yeah, look at you. So cute. Some people think you're a toy, but you're not a toy. You're actually a full-grown rabbit. And you mean the world to me. Yeah, and you know what's cute? Look at this. He's got white fur on the bottom, and he's got a little white tail. Look at this little tail. Beep, beep, beep. My other son's right there, Moppy. He's just looking at him, thinking he's dinner. Dinner, are you? The bunny means the world to me, Jason. He really does. Some people think he's an emergency food source, but I wouldn't eat my baby. Oh, yeah. Let me give you a belly rub. When bunnies give you a kiss, that's the most highest affection they can give, and that tells you they love you. Oh, yeah. Give me a kissy. See, he's kissing me right now. Oh, yeah. You're so good. You're so good. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, basically, it's, well, I remember the first week we got him, he snapped at me because I was taking his food away. It was like this, he didn't know what to think of me. But you know what? In time, the bunnies warm up to you, and they know you're not that they don't need to fear you, right? He knows he's taking good care of. Right? I'm getting a little overheated tonight. I gotta find my medicine tonight too, Boo Boo. Tonight's medicine night. Remember that. Medicine night. Medicine night. Remember me. This guy means the world to me. You can ask me, give me $10 million and I won't sell him. That's one thing I will not do is sell something so precious to me. Money doesn't mean anything to me. What matters to me is the precious life. $10 million might be nice, but the problem is I don't know what you do with the bunny. You might just murder him and pay me $10 million, and I'm not going to let someone pay me $10 million to do whatever you want to the bunny. Bunny's mine. And because I got him as an Easter gift for free for Chloe, this bunny means the world to me. And because of it, no amount of money. I made a promise to the breeder that I would take care of him till either I'm passed on or that this little guy passed on. And that's my obligation. I'm not going to let anyone do that. Yeah, I have a Shih Tzu for a dog myself. My Shih Tzu is right there wagging his tail, thinking this little bunny is food. But you know what? I mean, my bunny is, like I said, he's family. And no amount of money will get me to part with him. Because I don't know what anyone would do with the bunny. They might just skin him and eat him. Have themselves a miniature rabbit, and I'm not going to let this little guy die for $1 million or even $10 million. That's how much I'm attached to him. Hey, hi, haha. I got to put you away now. Got to get things prepared. Getting a little warm, man. Oh yeah. Come here. Put you in there. Don't hurt the mama. Good boy. You're a good boy. Let me show you this one. When I talk about Shih Tzus, this is my large Shih Tzu. Yeah, this is my child too. Hello, everyone. My name's Moppy. I'm a depresso mop. We're in a Great Depression. I can't have rabbit haunch for dinner. Mommy won't even let me have a rabbit roast. How about some hop and pepper, Mommy? A rabbit too? Well, you know what Mommy Chloe always says about that. If you want hop and pepper, his name's Moppy, by the way. We can make mop and pepper for you. I'm not going to eat myself. Yeah. Well, there you go. Come here. What's wrong, Grumpy? Seems we gotta give you a haircut with the trimmers. Oh, come here. I know, Grumpy, you want. This guy's 9 years old. It means the world to me. Are you crying again? Come here. Let me clean out those crumpy eyes. Oh, yeah. There we go. This is my baby right here. My other baby. Here's my husband's baby, but he's also trained as my service dog. He's got a service vest and everything. Oh, what's wrong? Well, you don't like being on camera, Grumpy? There you go. Oh, don't. I don't want the camera screen. No, you don't. I don't have a snack for you. Sorry. The pet store they ran out of snacks, so we can't buy you a snack. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, Mom, we can find a snack for you. Okay, so does anyone else have any more comments or suggestions? Because soon I have to go to take a phone call for an hour. My hourly call to my father-in-law, a weekly call. I called 5 minutes early last week. He had me shut up hold for 3 minutes. Okay, so anyone else have anything to say comment-wise? My animals are my children. Well, that's mine too. I had a doctor once. It was in the emergency room. He thought I got abused by someone. He's like, I had these scratches and something. He's like, did someone hurt you? We need to know. Law enforcement came in and asked me. I said, oh, yeah, that's my bunny. He goes, your bunny? I said, yeah, I have a little Dutch dwarf. We got to learn how to trim his nails. Law enforcement's like, what is wrong with these people? They think that you're being abused. Instead, you have a bunny that did that. So, anyways, does anyone have any topics for tomorrow's video, or shall I take a break after the Social Security video and do something cool? Because I will have updates as we get them coming in from, the Washington Post. So I'll wait a minute to see if any one of you has anything, any more comments to say or suggestions for a minute, and then I'm heading to log off soon to make a phone call. So I'll just wait patiently. Let's see what's going on in the good old newspaper. Top stories. Right, slow now. What's this? Yeah. So, latest news update is our commander-in-chief is suspending all immigration to the U.S. temporarily amid the pandemic. Oh, yeah, that's good to know. Okay, that's nice to know. Nope, I've read everything. Oh, well. What's this? Oh, yeah, I read that this morning. So, this is the second edition. So, there's 2 editions every night. I do like that Social Security check thing, that was really cool. So, let's see. Just think how life is going to be like after all this is over. I already think about that, Jason. I mean, think of it this way. You get up in the morning, right? You got to go to work. They're going to be prodding and poking you and checking your fever and drawing blood or whatever, testing you with swabs, whatever they can to check for COVID. You go to the grocery store, you go to coffee shops, you go wherever, they're going to do the same thing. Me, I'm just going to keep ordering my crap online and staying out of these people's ways, so I don't have to go anywhere. Now, if I have to go off island, they can poke and prod me if they want to. Problem is, they might be put up with a fight with me because I'm one of these women that really does not forget when people's privacies are violated. I mean, I'm not going to allow anyone to basically scan me if I have to go shopping or order everything online. So F it, literally. I'm not going to allow some douchebag telling me, hey, you got to do this to go shopping. No, I'll just pick up the phone and be like, yo, dude, you deliver? Okay, cool. We're checking email. Click, done. And then, I won't mind supporting the online business, but I'm not supporting anyone who's trying to poke and prod me just because. I mean, whatever you do. But you know what the real problem is going to be, Jason? It's not about the poking and prodding. It's about watching what happens to the entire economy tanking and not reviving itself. I mean, as I said earlier, when cargo ships can't bring merchandise in, fruits, vegetables, items, and cargo ships can't move much, and oil took a dump today, and cargo ships are docked, which means they're not moving. Tankers aren't moving, except for some of them, and then they're not moving much because, the oil reserves are full, and they can't keep pumping because if they keep pumping, they're going to, there's a problem. Then you have the problem with everyone else. Airlines ain't moving. Trains aren't moving. Cruise liners ain't moving. People at home aren't moving. Nothing's moving. So what happens? It comes to a stalemate. Because it comes to a stalemate, everyone is screwed. Plain and simple. Everyone is literally screwed. You look around, what do you get? You get everyone is screwed. I mean, nothing moves, the economy tanks. The next batch, I'm assuming, is going to be the retail people filing for unemployment since their malls are closed and their big chain stores are closed. Then what? Then you're going to see more unemployment. You're going to see it tank so bad that the only way to get out of it is to keep pumping money into the economy, and that's not going to work. It's just putting Band-Aids on stuff. So, you know how it is. So, let's see. I think all right. So, anyways, I had to. I had to remove and do. So I hid a message from Coronavirus who was being rude. So all his messages will be hidden because no one cares what he's got to say. So for the rest of you out there, if you want to see some more videos, check it out tomorrow. I will continue on topic with whatever. Thank you for watching. And thank you for watching. I got to make a phone call now. So uh, may God bless you in everything you do. Thank you and have a good night.